gonna get you guys some really big fucking money. Let's get that big money. You wanna know how to make money with your cannabis content? I've been in the game for almost a decade now, and I've learned a lot, and I just wanna share it with you. And I think the first thing, first and foremost, you gotta be passionate about it. You gotta love it. And the fact you're watching this video, you're like, yeah, I am. So secondary is what's the best way to do it? You know, is like people like, oh, I want to like monetize on YouTube, and that's not the play. The real play is brand deals, affiliate deals, and just sponsorships in general. So this is how I have approached this in my personal life or with TrueBuds TV is brand deals and affiliate deals. Number one, I don't worry about ad revenue from any other source because it really doesn't mean shit. It's just pennies on the dollar. But the brand deals, the affiliate deals, the sponsorships, that's when you pull in the real money. So let's just start with brand deals first. And especially this is kind of too focused for people just wanting to get in the game. Like, how do I make cannabis content that can make me money? And that's why you click this video. So it's like this simple. You go do outreach. Like that is slept on. A lot of people think, oh, people are going to come and find me. And that was always my goal, and people still do. But you got to reach out. You got to be proactive with it. So find those brand deals. Like, what do you like to do? Are you a big blunt guy? Are you a joint person? Do you like making edibles? What do you like? Reach out to those companies that you resonate with, that you really fuck with. And if you send them like a message just that's just truly honest and real, like I really like your product, I want to figure out a deal, you can make a deal happen. And granted, if you're just starting out and you don't really have a following, yeah, sure. You might not be able to get cash up front, but you can probably still get a free product at least. And then that free product, you get the affiliate code and you really push that affiliate code. So there's a couple different ways that I like to view this too when I'm talking about deals with companies and brands. And let me say this now too. Don't ever, if there's a brand that approaches you and you're like, you know, it seems cool, especially when you're starting out. I had a bunch of brands approach me, and even way more now these days, especially because the hemp game has been blowing up. And don't ever dilute your brand and who you are and what you stand for, because that is what's going to be your long-term driver. And that's what I'm going to get into in a second. And my approach was always evergreen content, being educational, making quality shit that I know is going to have a lifetime legacy. So like I was never too into like a lot of like the challenge videos and doing crazy shit. And if that's you too, props to you. But I was just always took the long-term approach with everything. I want to create this educational content that's going to help people that when they see it, they're going to be, oh, cool. Like I should probably think about getting that or think about buying that. And that's where I always have like a soft pitch, if you will. And we'll get to that later. And I did jot down a couple notes, which is rare for me because I just freaking rant. So we said the affiliate deals, monetization. Okay. How I approach deals. Okay. Yeah. So let's say somebody hit me up and they're like, hey, Jack, TrueBuds TV, we want to give you $500 for a video. I will either counter that with a higher amount, or what I like to do personally is work a package deal and just take a little less on me. Like, so I'll do like, okay, so they approach me with a $500 offer. I'll say, hey, how about this? How about I do 3 videos for 1,400 bucks? You're saving $100. I'm getting 3 videos guaranteed $1,400. And not only that, that's going to build like also my SEO because they're going to be posting about it and sharing it as well. And that's another component too that I think about is it really matters to me if it's just like a one-off video where I don't have an opportunity to make affiliate sales, then definitely I need to raise the rate. But if I believe in the product and it's dope and I know that I can put my code down there and still make sales, I'm down for that too. So like approach it how you see fit. And I'll just bring up a specific example. I hope they don't mind me. I won't say the exact numbers. So I don't want to like, I don't know if that's cool to do, but like T-Check, for example, they approached me. They wanted to do a video. I said, hey, let's do a 3-part series. But the only deal we can do here is you pay me X amount and you put it on your channel, is why they initially hit me up, because they wanted to post it on their channel. I said, I'll do it for this amount, but I get to post it on my channel as well with my affiliate links. So I got paid that grip up front. Then I'm still making residuals through that because I'm still posting that video on my page. And that's just how I like to approach things. You can dive in deep here, and I'm down to answer any comments you guys might have, any questions about that. But I really just think about what it is that you are potentially selling. Because if you're reaching out to a company or they're reaching out to you, you are selling for them at the end of the day. and what is your approach? Everybody has a different approach, and again, Imma get to that a little later. Um, I already talked about don't dilute your brand because it's so important. That's all you really got is you and your brand. You are your brand if you're a content creator. So don't be like, in my opinion, do you again. I'm not out here telling people what to do. I'm just out here trying to speak my 2 cents is don't be like repping every brand, bro, because then your audience, first of all, will not be feeling that. Secondarily, like, it's just not a good look unless you believe in all those products. But it's like, I don't know. I've seen some people who are like always posting this new shit, always doing this in the hemp game. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know if you even believe in these products. And I saw this a lot in the beverage space when I was doing sales in California for a couple different cannabis beverage brands. And I was like the sales guy, but I was also the boots on the ground reaching out to these influencers. And I'm like, dude, I think this person that they're like, oh, I want $1,000. I'm like, yo, you're kind of like tap though. Like, you're not even getting that good of like engagement. You're not, let's be real, your content's not even that dope. And that's what I've realized too, is people either undervalue themselves or overvalue themselves. And I'm not saying either one's right. I think it's probably better to overvalue yourself. But this is what happens if you get too diluted. And I think a key to that too is you can't just be doing sales pitches every day, every video, every video. It's like that jab, jab, or punch, punch, jab, or whatever the fuck Gary Vee said, or like I fuck when I like Alex Hermosi's content too, and he's like how I feel. I'm like I'm a give, 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 and then ask, and then also I just give, 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 and do a low key ask. So it's like not even an ask. It's like, yo, if you're feeling this, grab it. That's kind of my approach with that. Outreach, outreach, outreach. I alluded to it earlier. Is your best friend. You gotta be proactive on that. You gotta reach out to these brands, and trust me, as somebody that just recently launched Mason Pot Infuser Company, we love getting that outreach, and it makes brands excited, and that's probably where my best deals came from, especially when I was starting out trying to figure out how to make money in this game. So I feel like I can help cut some time down for you because I was making a lot, and that's the beauty too. I was making content for the fun of the game, bro. I was just like, I'm just gonna make this because I love cannabis, I love film, I'm gonna make some cool shit. And then I started dialing in more, trying to figure out how to make money. And then when you reach out to people, you literally, as an influencer, I think, have to be a salesperson, truly. Not even on your videos, but your outreach. Your outreach has to be hard. Your outreach has to be nice. You got to continue on it. You got to have the pipeline. You got to have the follow-ups. And I geek out on this because I'm all about the sales game too. So really, outreach is a really good friend to you as well. And that brings me to the next point of like the art of selling on camera, which we've kind of talked about a little bit too, is everybody has their own approach. And I think it all comes down to that first thing we said: be you, do you, be true. But for me, what has personally worked for me is like, I'm not like Billy Mays over here. I've done some like comedy shit like that. Like, hey, buy this now, 99.99, come get it. It's like, yo, do the whole instructional video. How-to videos work really well. And it's just like, yo, if you're feeling this, if you're vibing with it, pick one up because straight up, you'll be helping me on the back end and it'll help me build my channel. So like that's always and still is my approach is like that soft pitch and just being real because it's true. If they buy that product, that's going to give me a little commission on the back end and that's going to help me invest more into what I'm doing and making better content. And I think people see that this day and age. We don't live in fucking 1960 anymore with some madmen shit when you can just fucking shove shit down people's throats and they buy it. So it's really interesting. And that's just my approach in general too with sales. And that's where I have a different, a lot of salespeople might not agree with my approach of just keeping it real and honest. But for me, that is what's worked and has continued to work even in all these other sales jobs I've done apart from TrueBuds TV, is that real honesty, transparency really pays off, especially because people in cannabis are real as fuck, dude. They're raw. And that's why the industry is so cool. It's just a dope community of cool people who want to just enjoy the plant and also just build others up. And that's what it's all about. And this is an example of like also throwing in a little pitch right now too. So with that, like if you are somebody out there looking for some deals, looking to make some money in the industry, we just launched Mason Pot. We just launched the Mason Pot Infuser. We have a tiered program, right? So you can make up to 20% commission, which is absurd. That's a diamond OG level. And it's really doing it's doing fucking good, dude. And you can really get good commissions. And it's like a way less barrier to entry. And we provide the content and all that support. And the reason I did that just now was to show you, you could always kind of bring in something into the video. because you guys are probably the target audience who is looking for this stuff because you clicked on the video again, and now you're probably like, "Oh, what is Mason Pot? I can make commissions off that. I can make dope content. I can potentially get a free unit." Hey, that's what I'm saying, and I'm just trying to work the game when I'm talking in this video with you guys. Um, and I think the last thing I wanna talk about is just get reps with these other brands. Get reps as an affiliate. Get reps kinda doing your sales style. Get reps making content with always, I think, with a focus of making your own thing no matter what that may be. I don't know what it may be. My thing was always, "I'm gonna make this Mason pot infuser." I've known that for so long, and I've been working on it for so long, but I've been fucking cutting my teeth working for these other brands and learning the affiliate game, learning everything, doing these sales jobs in California for real. I've looked at all this as just a straight up paid internship, bro. Now we fucking launch. Now we're slinging units, and that's what it's all about. And I hope this video finds you well for real because I'm just trying to spit it how it is for me. And again, do you. But I think there's some just hopefully there's some golden little nugs in here that you can take away and really enjoy, man. So thank you guys for chilling. I hope this helps you make some money with your cannabis content. Maybe it inspires you to go harder on your channel. And maybe it inspires you to hit Mason Pod up, to be an affiliate and kick it. So talk soon, guys. It's fucking good to be back on TrueBuds TV. Oh, another plug, another plug. See, always throwing those plugs in, but for real, go over to the Mason Pot YouTube. We're really building that up, and that's why there's been less content on here. Just making excuses, man. But TrueBuds TV is going to be popping. It's a goal of mine this month. June is all about TrueBuds. We're bringing it back and just content like this, just trying to help the world, man. So thank you guys. Talk soon.